welcome back to my channel and well, Waffle Wednesday, but more importantly an update for Makers Central. I think that obviously I'm going to give everyone an update every week of the progress that we're making, just so that you guys know you know what's going on, because that's really exciting for us and I really do hope it's exciting for you guys. We've had an absolutely overwhelming response from our announcement to Makers Central. However, but apart from that, it's been absolutely amazing. The response has been so overwhelming. We've got so many makers that want to join in. We've got more people coming. So the announcement today is that I can confirm, and really chuffed to announce, that we have some more YouTube makers coming. And they are Martin Saban Smith, Steve from TEMPLEBOY Turnings will also be there. We have Chris Cute, all the way from the US of A. He's coming. We've got Joe from Average Joe's Joinery on YouTube. Richard Morley is coming, also from YouTube. And also the cast from Makers International are also going to be there. Well, they are the cast of Makers International. All of those guys that I spoke to on Makers International podcast the other day are coming. And if you haven't seen the podcast, I did do a live podcast and just talk to everyone about the actual event. And I think that is up on their YouTube channel and Facebook page, and that's Makers International. So if you didn't see that, if you want to see me live, then it's a bit scary, especially because I couldn't edit anything. Then I'm on there talking about a little bit about me and a little bit about Makers Central. It was mainly about Makers Central. There are a few of our confirmed YouTube makers coming, and we're still in talks with others, and I will confirm more YouTube makers as we go along, but I want 100% kind of confirmation from makers and YouTubers before I kind of announce that they're coming. A few other companies have been, I mean, it's been so crazy. We've had drum makers that want to come and exhibit. We've had furniture makers that want to come and exhibit. Martin Saban Smith will also be demonstrating as well as exhibiting with his Hampshire Sheen. We've got Glenn coming from Yorkshire Grit, which is fantastic news. We've got CHESTNUT products coming, so Terry and his team will also be exhibiting at the Makers Fair. Who else have we got? We've got a friend of mine coming, and he makes snooker cues. Really exclusive, cool snooker cues. Now, his cues are called GCUES, and I will put a link down below for GCUES. So really, we've had quite a lot since last week. We've had quite a lot of people hit the website and fill in the forms to say that they're interested in seeing the show, coming to the show. and also exhibitors as well. So as I say, it is just a landing page that we've got at the moment, but it allows you to go on there and just, you know, submit your interest. As soon as the website is live, you'll be able to buy your tickets, be able to book your place for exhibiting. So depending on which one you're going to do, whether you're going to exhibit or whether you're going to come along. But it's just been really great. So again, there are limited spaces available. I will have to say that, because if you're exhibitors and you want to come and exhibit, and I really do think that if there's any people out there that make stuff or that think that they're interested in coming to this event, then get your name down on there, because we're going through it by in order. Because there's going to be some prime locations, because the idea around this is we're going to have a middle section area, and it's going to be a YouTube maker area. Okay, so in the middle of the hall, and it's a really big hall, we're going to have a YouTube maker area. So that's kind of where the YouTube makers will kind of congregate, which helps you and others and YouTube makers to be able to kind of know that if you're kind of coming to see one of the YouTube makers, maybe you're coming to see Jimmy or Izzy or Carl or me, then we're going to be kind of like milling around in the middle of the event, and as I say, we'll have a YouTube zone. So there's going to be exhibiting spaces around that zone, and they're obviously going to be prime locations. There's not many of those. There's secondary prime locations, which are just further out, and then the normal standard ones, which will be everywhere. But we've got demo areas set up. We're going to have kids' workshops set up. As I say, Carl Jacobson is going to be doing a demonstration on one of the stands as well, and we're going to have probably some Q&As as well for some YouTube makers that want to take part in that. Again, we're still in talks with people, so again, as soon as I get confirmation from these people, I will then announce them on every Wednesday waffle for you. It's so exciting, it really is, and really it's a show for all of us. It's a show for makers, for people that invent stuff, that want to make stuff, that are making stuff, that love YouTube. You know what I mean? It's just a place to get together and come and have a great weekend. You know, if you can make it for one day, brilliant. Come up for that one day. If you can make it all weekend, come up for that whole weekend. We'd love to see you. So really, it's just a big gathering and of makers. We've had lots of interest from people that want to come and just show what they do or what they've done, and not necessarily just to sell stuff. But it's quite good to be able to come and buy some bits and pieces if you wanted to buy some bits and pieces. I know when I went to Atlanta, there was some really great stuff there, and I picked up some really cool things that I now use in my shop. So, but hey, you don't have to buy anything. You could just come and look around and look at all the cool things going on. It's not, I just want to make it clear, it's not just people selling stuff. There are going to be other things going on there. Demonstrations, you know, kids' workshops, play areas. There's going to be some cool people to meet. Yeah, that's kind of the update from makers as it is. I've also had a bit of mail in, and I just wanted to say thanks to those that have handed that mail in for me. So, I've had a little letter in here to send me stuff. Nick, that's me. This is from Santan's Tools. Is it Santan's Tool? Wood Turning Furniture, Gary Bloomfield. So this guy's from Australia, and he's just basically sent this in. Greetings from Tasmania. Greetings from Tasmania. And he's just doing a bit of a sticker swap with me, so I'm going to send him one of my stickers. I've got his address here as well. But he says he loves watching my videos, and he's a young 67-year-old. Wow, that's just nuts. Mate, Gary, that's just so cool that you watch the videos, and I really appreciate it. Quite funnily enough, he says he tries to get the youngsters involved in turning, but they're more interested in smartphones and iPads. That is true, unfortunately, at the moment. But that's what we're here to do. We are here to try and change that. The maker community is really quite big. And if we can get more youngsters into making stuff, the better. So thanks very much, Gary, for sending that in. I will get your sticker. Is that a sticker? I think it is a sticker. I'll get it up on the board, and I really appreciate you sending that in to me, mate. And I'll pop you a sticker in the post. So that's Gary from Tasmania in Australia. So thanks very much. So I've had this turn up in the post. I haven't quite opened it yet. I just sort of like started to open it. And I thought, oh my god, look at that. That is just crazy. So look at this. If I can get into this. Look at this. That is just nuts. This is all from like little lolly sticks. Coloured lolly sticks all glued together. That is absolutely crazy. And this guy has got a channel, YouTube channel, called Atomic Shrimp. That is such a cool name. Foods, crafts, nature, invention. You should come to the show. Now, he sent me this blank that he's obviously made. And it's probably taken him quite some time to do this. So we're going to use this in a project. We're going to hook this up to the lathe. And we're going to see if we can make something from this. I think, you know, some kind of pot, I think, is going to be pretty cool. But, I mean, I've never turned anything like this before. I've no idea how this is going to turn out. But I reckon this is going to be really quite interesting. So, thanks very much. He sent me a letter here as well from Mike. It says Mike Gurman. And, obviously, there's his channel. So, I'll leave a link below for his channel. And if you could check it out, that would be really cool, because obviously this guy's making some really cool things. So thanks very much for that, Mike. I really appreciate you sending that in, and let's see what we can make from it. So I've also had something else in the post, and this guy has been following my channel for quite some time, and his name is John Myers. Is it Myers? Myers, I think. And he's got a YouTube channel, which again I'll list below, and it's Lester Almighty. And really nice chap. Is such a kind-hearted chap. And this guy sent me this in. It's pretty cool. So he sent me these little bits and pieces to play with. Now these will be quite cool to do some projects with. Maybe set them in resin. So I've got some like little bugs and little baby chicks. So we can make an Easter project with that. And some more pegs, and we know what we can make with that. But more importantly, he's made these. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So this looks like it's kind of like been set, like stuck onto the wood, and obviously there's my logo there, so that looks really quite neat. So that's quite nice. And then also this one, which is really smart, and this has got a pencil background. So you can see all the little pencils in the background there. Now that's really neat. So I really appreciate you sending that in, John. I know that cost you a bit. There's his logo there. To send in to me, so I really do appreciate you sending that in. And anything that you guys send me, I really do appreciate it. You know, getting mail is almost like having like Christmas every day. It's really great. And anything I can do for you guys, you know, just let me know. If I'm obviously giving you a shout out and linking the channels below. What else? If there's anything else I can do for you, then just let me know. I really do appreciate it. All these things, they mean a lot to me, you know, and I know that a lot of YouTubers get a lot of mail, bigger YouTubers, and I've seen, I even watch some of them, and they just go, yeah, there's all the mail, and I see some of them open it, and they're just like, yeah, chucking them all over the floor, yeah, cheers, bang, bang, you know what I mean, and I'm like, Jesus, you know, this is like stuff that people sent you, and it's just kind of like, almost like nothing really, but I really do appreciate everything I get, even if it's just a sticker. I love it, absolutely love it. So please keep sending in your mail. I really love it. So I will be making some stuff and with those lollipop sticks, and I will be putting this up in the shop as well. So thanks very much for that, John. What else is there? So I think that's all I have for you today. I don't want to go on too much longer, but I do want to just, again, if you haven't seen the Makers Central, you could just check us out, you know what I mean, and just have a little look at the website below and submit one of the forms if you want to come and see us, or if you want to exhibit. Any help we can get from anybody is really appreciated. I'm going to be putting on some really great stuff at this show. I'm going to have lots of giveaways. We're going to have lathe giveaways. We're going to have tool giveaways. We're going to have project giveaways. There's going to be lots of things going on there. We're going to try and make it such an event that you haven't seen before. So it's definitely worth coming along. It really is. Now, I know it's a way away, but all we're looking for at the moment is just a bit of interest. If you can like the Facebook page, or maybe, you know, come over to the website and just show your interest, that would be really, really helpful. Or if you can share the Facebook page, or share the, you know, the video that I did a few weeks ago announcing the Makers Central. It's probably going to be a one-off event, so I don't know at the moment. There isn't any plans to make it a continued yearly event, but we never know. We don't know what we're going to do. We may well change that, but at the moment it really is just a one-off event, and we would love to try and get as many people there as we can. If you've got any recommendations for us of who to contact, you know, to try and get to the event, then, you know, I really will be grateful to receive any help that we can get. And we have already received so many people come over, email me of people that they can contact themselves to try to get over, people that they're even trying to get over. I say I had the guys at Makers International put me on the podcast, and that was really kind of them, so I really appreciate that, guys. Thanks so much. I really enjoyed that show. And yeah, so it's just been so overwhelming, and I kind of want to sort of give you a bit of an update. Jameson stuff, my friend Jim put out a video the other day, you know, and again, any help like that we can get of people, makers, kind of shouting out the event, you know, is just going to be really great news for all makers. It's not just me. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about you and other makers. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this because we want to put on the best show that we can put on in the world. You know, that's my kind of goal. I want to put on the best makers show so that when you come there, you're like, wow, this is such a great place. Even if you're just coming to see one person, you know, if you've got a person in mind, a maker in mind, and I know a few of you have sent over that to me, and I am working on that. I've actually made contact with a few of them that you've mentioned, and said, you know, some people said, oh, if you can get such and such there, I'd definitely be coming. Hey, I'm already in contact with them, and I'm just waiting for 100% confirmation that they're coming, and I'll announce that next week or the week after, when I get confirmation. So hopefully I'll have another big update for you next Wednesday. I've obviously got a project for you this Friday. Hope you like it, and yeah, I just hope you stick with the channel. Thanks very much for joining us on the channel if you're a new subscriber, and obviously thanks to all my old ones, so I appreciate it. Anyway, I will stop waffling, and I'll let you carry on with your day, and I will see you on Friday. Take care, guys. Thanks.